What up guys, my name's Austin Keil, first Phorm athlete. We're here at Athlos Iron Layer. This is a new gym in Southern California. Only been open a couple weeks. I'm gonna take you guys through a shoulder workout. All right, so I like to start with a heavy overhead pressing movement before I get into my more side lateral raises and the more hypertrophy stuff. I like to just get the weight moving a bit. I'm not trying to do so many reps that I'm wasting energy. I just wanna see, can we hold this? Cool, up the weight a little bit, just get a couple moving, get some blood in there, stay warm so we don't injure ourselves when we go really heavy. I kind of have the goal of 2 lighter sets in that 8 to 12 range and 1 to 2 top sets. That 5 to 8 range. So the 5 to 8 range is going to be more for strength and training your system to be able to handle more weight. And that 8 to 12 plus range is going to be more for pumping the muscle and getting hypertrophy and growth. So you want to mix of both of those. I think both this and the most vertical are valid ways to do this. If you have rotator cuff issues or have kind of grinding issues in your shoulder, lean it back a little bit. It'll just take a little bit of that pressure off of that shoulder joint. If your shoulders are very healthy and you feel good, overhead pressing almost vertical, it will move it more into the side delt and rear delt than just the front. The more upright you are, the less it'll be focused in your front delt and upper chest. That's good. I just kind of go off feel at this point. You know, I felt like I could have done more, and we got with the hundreds, I don't know what that was, almost 15 reps. So I had a lot more in that muscle to give. I don't feel like I could really get much more out of overhead pressing at this point in the workout, so I'll move on from that, switch to my lateral raises. I think you could really hit shoulders like 3-4 times a week and still be fine. They're just a quick recovery muscle. I would never say do that for quads. I don't think you can. To me, that's the biggest change I've made in the last year, is just slightly more frequency, a little bit more volume. They're not really sore the next time you come in here if you give a day rest in between. Men's physique, they don't like your arms to be big. They want you to have super capped shoulders and then almost have arms so small that your shoulders look even bigger. I'm gonna have a slightly leaning forward variation of this to just move it a little bit more rear and then just focus on rear delts. Delts and back, that's what we need to grow. I like these cutoffs, they're clean, man. Let's hit some rear delts. All right, so this is a superset. This is one of my favorites. A lot of people don't want to get on the gym floor for this, but you could grab a yoga mat or a pad or something if you want. But you start off just regular face pulls. Now there's no real crazy advantage to doing this seated instead of standing up. Someone commented, isn't that the same as doing it standing up? Yes, it is the same as doing it standing up. The only reason we do it seated is so that we can do the superset straight into upright rows. So if you think about if we were standing, that would be the same as using a barbell and doing an upright row. So we're basically doing face pulls, superset, upright rows. That's gonna really cook your rear delt. So I'll do 3 sets here. I'll cook the rear delts pretty good. And then I like to get on the pec deck and do 10 to 15, 3 more sets. Just really blast rear delts. Rear delts can get cooked. I think rear delts need a lot of volume. Especially for me, that's really a focal point. So I'll kill the rear delts. So I feel like I gotta work on the abs, shoulders need a little more love, and then the back needs a little bit more. The chest is big enough. I feel like proportion is decent, but a little bit more on the shoulder, a little bit more on the lat, really bring in the V-taper. And then if I just lose the fat, I think that'll be where I need to be, but I feel good. I feel like this is the best I've looked, so I just need more time. All right, so I like to get some carbs. I like to get some carbs and protein right after I work out. So the Formula 1 Clear is great protein, and then Ignition's a good option for carbs. I think when I'm cutting, I don't really use the Ignition as much, but on a bulk, I like to get that glycogen refueled as fast as I can. Thank you guys for watching, I appreciate it. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. Hit that notification bell. I'll get back to you on anything. If you shoot me a message on Instagram, I try and stay on top of it. But I appreciate you guys tagging along. Till next time.